He was going to leave that to
Mattis, yeah.
And Mattis is against it.
He said Mattis has the right to overrule him, meaning Trump, because he's the military person and he would know best when it comes to that.
And
that's the smartest thing he said so far.
And what did he say today about, what do you call it, not the UN, NATO?
Well, he walked back a little bit because, according to Theresa May, they have reached some accord as to the importance of NATO. He agreed with him that other nations have to step up a little bit, but he wanted to pull out of NATO.
He never said he wanted to pull out. What he said was he wanted everybody to chip in. Otherwise, it didn't make sense. But what CNN said...
Do I have an X-rated comment to make on that? But I can't.
But as CNN said...
Right over your head. Have another drink.
As CNN said, he told her that he's 100% for...
Well, again, as opposed to earlier in the week when he said...
He wanted people to chip in and pay...
But don't you see, Europe doesn't know what to believe when it comes to him. That's the whole point. European countries, you can't talk in riddles and expect them to know that you're fooling around, that you're not being serious.
Well, what happened here? We lost the show. We never went live. I'm not sure. Did I turn it off?
Well, I think we lost Spreaker.
No. We may have lost. We did lose. What's the name? Zeno Live.
Zeno. Well, guess what? Zeno is dead now.
Zeno has never been.
Didn't we have a problem with Zeno once before?
Yeah.
They kicked off in the middle.
Yeah, a lot.
Please wait a moment.
And there were enough times when I used it.
Listeners, you'll excuse us. We're talking to our muse on Zeno.
Okay, so now Zeno's back on. Good evening, Zeno listeners. But the problem is, Zeno's a good platform, but most people have never heard of it. So it's kind of hard to get listeners to go on something they've never heard of. And I'm not going to put in money, which we don't have, to advertise for Zeno. So it'll be a good platform that's going to just go flat.
That's right. Already. If anybody out there finds themselves with $30 to spare and they want to send it in, that would cover our charges for the month.
Yeah, not on Zeno. Zeno is totally free. That's what's good about it.
That's also why you have a problem.
No, my problem is there's no listeners on there. And you can't get people to go on it.
Well, what can we expect tomorrow when he meets with Putin?
He's going to just talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, well, going to, discuss the sanctions, and depending upon what Putin says, that'll determine whether or not Trump lifts, not all, but some of the sanctions that Obama put on to
he said he wasn't sure about him. He said Israel and the U.S. are tied again.
Well, there's no doubt that Netanyahu was very pleased with the outcome of the election, shall we say. While he and Obama respected each other, Obama was trying to take the conversation in one direction, and many people thought that
well, first thing, I don't think they respected each other.
Well, I think, look, I'm Jewish, but I think Netanyahu is a bit arrogant, okay? And Israelis, the ones that I know, the ones that I have met, tend to be arrogant. They are very arrogant people. Very hard to like them at first. Okay?
Well, they feel they've earned the right to be arrogant.
Well, let me tell you, like I said, I'm Jewish, but nobody has the right to be arrogant. You know.
You know, they live a tough life.
Well, look, there's no doubt that they've suffered much throughout history. If you want, the Rev could break out his Bible once he finds it, and he can cite you chapter and verse.
Right there, where it's supposed to be.
Oh, not this thing, no.
Oh, not that one.
No.
Yeah.
You know, the real thing.
Oh, the real one.
The real Megillah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know. But,
look, you know, the Israelis had, you know, I mean, they actually created what I would call a miracle of the desert.
well, it's true. You know, they made a wrong turn and they wound up in a desert as opposed to where the oil was. And they literally made it a Garden of Eden. You know, they turned deserts into farmlands. Go on Google and check how many Jewish Nobel Prize winners there have been over the years. Okay? I mean, the list goes on in almost every category.
Yeah. Now, why couldn't the Arabs, the Palestinians, do the same thing in their desert lands?
I have no answer. I know that much of the money that the United States gave Israel, you know, they didn't use it all for defense. Yes, they developed the Iron Dome and everything, but you know, the Palestinians used their money on weapons and digging tunnels.
Yeah. And their only mission in life is to destroy Israel. So, until they, you know...
You know, the sad thing is that I think many of, you know, the educated children, Palestinian children, who go on to college and everything, you know, they're tired of war. This is all they've known their whole lifetime.
Well, yeah, when you say educated, they're educated to walk around with guns when they're 5 years old and they're educated to kill Jews. That's why a lot of the terrorists are college grads. Think about it. Most of them are, you know, went to college.
Palestinians?
Not the Palestinians, all the terrorists. Terrorists are usually well educated. There's doctors. Bin Laden was educated. You had a doctorate, I think.
He was an engineer, I know.
Yeah. So, you know, a lot of these terrorists are not, you know, they say they're uncivilized, they're animals, but they're educated animals. Which proves you could train any animal to do tricks.
I don't know about that. You got to watch what you say about people. You know, this is a primetime show.
Who said anything about people? I said animals.
But then again,
you can't insult an animal by calling him a human. I like a lot of nature stuff, and I saw this man was swimming down a river, and a pack of elephants saw him, and one of the elephants thought he was drowning. Went over there, and took him out.
Sounds like a joke.
No, he pulled him out of the water.
And then the guy shot the elephant for his ivory, right?
Right. Yeah. No, then the elephant sat on him. No, he pulled him out of the water. You know, you see things like that all the time with elephants helping people and animals, you know. I mean, let's face it, animals are kinder and gentler species than humans.
Well, yeah.
They only kill to eat.
Humans, we call other people savages, but humans do very, very well when it comes to killing each other.
Yeah, animals kill to eat, not joy.
That's it. They only kill to protect their family or for food.
Yeah.
Humans are the only ones that kill because it's war or kill for sport or something,
Kill for pleasure. Humans kill for pleasure. They enjoy it. They kill animals. They love to have them stuffed. They put them on the walls, showing how big of a man they are. They can shoot a deer or some other helpless animal.
Well, I don't hunt, so.
I think if people want to hunt, they should hunt with a camera. Take pictures. You have your memories forever.
My brother-in-law does that. He has beautiful pictures that he posts on Facebook.
Yeah. That's okay, Go on a camera, safari or something. There's no reason to go and kill animals. You kill an animal if they're going to attack you or if you're in danger.
No, me.
I know, I see.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Because I just saw it now.
All my words of wisdom.
Too many. It's a good thing you didn't have too many words of wisdom.
That's true, but
we should just stop shutting off the microphones and take a chance of us making boo-boos while the music is on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have
normally we do have our.
Well, we're going to have a short show because really nobody has.
They couldn't hear us. They didn't know we were broadcasting.
No, they heard you.
Normally we have our
music intern on, but
and she also tells us when
she's taking care of a sick daughter and she's getting over it herself. So,
but yeah, she's the one that will tell Dr. Mark that his microphone is not broadcasting properly. Or the music is not.
We're all our fans out there that are supposed to do this, But in any event, we're probably going to have a short show today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't anticipate us going beyond 10 o'clock.
Unless somebody calls us. Then all bets are off.
Yeah. 9:59, we're going to get a phone call.
That's fine with me. I'm not feeling well today. Dr. Mark is actually not feeling well himself. But troopers as we are.
That's right. We the show must go on. That's what P.T. Barnum said.
Well, it's not going to, is it?
He also said there's a sucker born every minute.
And what happened to the circus? The biggest circus is closing up.
30 more shows, ladies and gentlemen. If they come to your city, it may be the last time you ever get to see a traveling circus.
No, there are plenty of others. This is just the biggest, Barnum and Bailey.
Well, but if they go, how soon before any of the others go? You have the Big Apple Circus.
There's a few of them, but they're the big ones. And what made them go down? The elephants.
Yeah, it was PETA. The group, they claimed that they were treating the elephants horribly.
Yeah. And then without the
elephants are always a big attraction.
Yeah.
When they come walking over the bridge.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the Manhattan or the Brooklyn Bridge.
I don't know.
Whichever one is closest to Madison Square Garden.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably the Williamsburg Bridge.
But
yeah, and they just finally got a ringmaster who's a woman. First time in history, and they say she's great.
Well, unfortunately, maybe she'll get picked up by another circus.
Yeah.